Hi, I'm Amanda Manuel, and this is my video final project for Linguistics 25. Today I'll be talking about gender roles and how we fit into the molds of society with our gender roles. Gender role is defined as the public image of being male or female that a person presents to others. People are constantly changing their image due to different situations they are faced with each day. They are faced with media, family, and friends telling who they should be and how they should act in the world. Today there are many different meanings to what makes a man and what makes a woman. You think of what makes a man, you think of a big strong man that is tough and will protect you. When you see ads with men in them, you usually see a good-looking man with strong muscles who looks tough, confident, and successful. When people say things like boys don't cry, take it like a man, size matters, nice guys finish last, and don't get mad, get even, they are clear examples of what a man thinks a man should be. Boys see movies or hear songs today and feel they need to be a certain way in order to be a man, and if they don't, it makes them less of a man. When you ask what's a man, you usually think, well, what's a woman? Today, women are seen more of an object rather than a human being. Women are being underrepresented every day. When you look at an advertisement, you usually see a woman who looks perfect and usually wearing little to no clothes. What is this perfect woman? Advertisements make it seem like Barbie is the ideal woman. Perfect body, no marks, perfect hair, and proportioned perfectly. Men would probably describe the perfect housewife as someone who looks perfect, cooks, cleans, and in other words, a trophy wife. Media gives young girls and women an unrealistic goal for themselves. Women start to believe that in order to be a real woman, you have to look like these girls in the media. Of the many influences on how we view men and women, media is the most persuasive and one of the most powerful. As a child, we watch TV and see and hear advertisements, and although we are children, we still can comprehend what is going on. Most commercials today are either aimed at a man or a woman. Cleaning commercials usually feature a woman cleaning rather than a man. Beer commercials usually feature a man drinking with his friends watching sports. This is because media is trying to control who we are as people, trying to define our roles for us without even giving us a chance to define them ourselves. Roles start very early on in life. Young children's first experiences with gender roles usually come from watching their parents. Gender roles in marriages can either be very beneficial to a marriage or tear it apart. The ideal or perfect family would be the mom at home cooking, cleaning, and looking after the children, while the dad would be the breadwinner, taking care of the family with his job. Although some married couples are breaking away from this stereotype slowly, they then fall into another stereotype. That stereotype would be how women feel as if they cannot have a better job than their spouse. They feel the man has to have the better, high-paying job. The same goes for men. Men feel belittled if their wife makes more money than they do, and they feel like they are not being a man. As you're growing up, you start to learn what is right and what is wrong, what is good and what is bad, and most importantly, who you are as a person. Gender roles start off very early in life, as early as when your parents are picking out the color of your room. Most likely it will be a pink for girl, blue for boy. Roles continue on through your adolescent years in elementary school, when you are told girls are supposed to wear something certain and boys wear something else, or when you see all the boys playing sports and the girls with the dolls. If you go to a toy store, you would see toys are even classified by gender. Usually you would see a pink Barbie car or a red Spider-Man truck. Obviously you would buy the Barbie one for the girl and the Spider-Man one for the boy. Children learn that they are either male or female by age 3, and with getting all of their toys from friends and family, the toys are forming their gender. As an older sister to a younger brother, I have experienced this toy classification firsthand. My brother, being the only boy out of 3 girls, always wanted to play with us girls, but my dad would not let him play with the Barbie or let him play dress up with us. Even though my brother really wanted to, my dad did not care. One day, my mom finally said, "Go ahead, play with them." My brother then started to play with Barbies and let us dress him up in girl clothes and makeup. The moral of the story was to show, although my brother played with these girl things and explored girl stuff, today he's a baseball player that still plays with Barbies, and that does not make him any less of a man in my perspective. In conclusion, there are many different aspects of our life that make us who we are. Personally, as a female, I am faced with many offensive advertisements and media every day. It makes me feel I have to act a certain way in order for people to like me or for me to even get a job sometimes. It makes me feel I need to be society's definition of perfect. Although I do want to break away from society's mold, I feel it is too hard because then I will be considered an outcast. I feel that is why many people are stuck taking on a role they do not want and do not feel like themselves. The only way this mold will no longer exist is if a majority of people begin to break away and start being who they really are and not live the lives that they think society wants them to live, but take the role that they want. Thank you.